Welcome to something special and rare. It's number 1 versus number 2. These kind of matchups become part of college football history. The entire landscape looking in on this game today. Will we get something special? Welcome to the home of the Big Orange Nation. Massive Neyland Stadium, home field of the Tennessee Volunteers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on last season's national champions, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Volunteers will kick this away to start us off. Bringing it out, it's Mays. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. On first down, it's play action. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Breaks a tackle in the clear now. He's in the clear. The 30. Inside the 20. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Rebels.
Chris, just like that, you get the ball to the best player on the field, and it pays off. One play and a touchdown. We knew this guy was going to have an impact on this game. I didn't realize it was going to be on the first play.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0.
That makes the score. Ole Miss 7, Tennessee 0.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's tackled just short of the 25.
And your Tennessee Volunteers will take over 1st and 10.
Handoff from the shotgun. The Salt were able to bring him down quickly. Well, the season just got a lot more intense. This could be fun. A premier 1 versus 2 matchup, Kirk, right here in the middle of the season.
Yeah, middle of the year to get 1 versus 2. This obviously is going to have a lot of implications as far as the playoff is concerned. I'm just curious to see a big game like this. Do you ease your way in, or do you take a couple big swings to try to establish who could be the dominating team?
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quick dart to the right. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. Receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that 3rd down. Let's see what their decision is on 4th down coming up.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Vols.
You know, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
Here comes the point after attempt. And it's good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Mays. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? But he fumbles. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
You know, as wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
He lets it rip. And that one's picked off. What a play. Not much room in that return. Tackled at the 16, but an important takeaway for this defense.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
Looking to pass. It's Reed. Makes a nice move there. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. They're going to throw it on 3rd and very long. Nice grab. It's Lacey. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37.
Boy, this is every defense's worst nightmare. They have everything covered downfield. The quarterback just has given up on the play, checks it down to the back. And instead of rallying to the football to keep him short of the first down, he is so elusive, he picks up first down yards.
That's caught. It's Lacey.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Fights through the tackler. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
It's press coverage now from these DBs. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
Looking downfield. It's Reed. Grab near the yard line. This offense really threatening now. And the Rebels getting set on 1st and 10. Looking for a man. And the pass is incomplete. This is becoming a long drive. Here's play number 9. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. On the third and short, they'll try to throw through. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
He's got it. Enough for a first down. Touchdown, Ole Miss. They connect for 6. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. An inside deal now from the shotgun. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. The ball's come to the line in the hurry up.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted.
The catch is made for a huge pickup.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
With the catch, it's Jefferson. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Of all the receivers to lose track of, it's this guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country. Lucky that wasn't the score.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Out of the shotgun, will hand it off. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. We've had a good early quarterback duel so far, Kirk. Let's check out the stats. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And the single back takes the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. The pass rush closing in. He's got it with room to run. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers. And now we are all even for basically a brand new game here.
Yeah, it's exactly right. With a tie game, you treat this as a fresh slate. Forget about the mistakes you've made, the big plays that you made before. Doesn't matter anymore. Now you just go out and play and go try to win this game.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Mays. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Looking to throw. It's Reed. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Makes the catch downfield. And he's brought down, but it's a first down, spotted near the 41.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. It's a short completion of the tight end. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Out of the gun now on third down. Contact as he threw it. Receiver makes the grab.
Hey, I'm over it.
Enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43. And the Rebels pick up enough for a first down here. We'll hand it off. No way to run up the middle.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Catch is made down the middle. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. The Rebels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17. And the Rebels are in the red zone. And they'll go right back to him on first down. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Pass caught. Can he get in? Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
First and goal, handoff. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
He's down here inside the 10-yard line. These are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
It's a second and goal play for the offense. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Gets some blocks. Can he make it? Touchdown, Tennessee. He will score. What a highlight moment. The kickoff taken all the way back for a touchdown.
Man, a kick return for a touchdown is one of the most electrifying plays in football. Everything has to align right. Great blocks. Return man hits the crease just like he did there. Then he's off to the races. By the way, if I'm the kickoff coverage team, I don't know if I'd be kicking with this guy anymore.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Mays. Tackled at the 23. Brought it out. Tried to make a play. But good coverage that time. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. To throw, it's Reed. close to the tight end. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. And the Rebels come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Play action here on first down. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Looking to pass here on second down. The pocket breaking down. Wide open downfield. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Looking to scramble. On the run here. Lets it go. Catch made on the right side. Tackle made after a big gain. So two big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's first and goal. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. They finally corral him at the 1. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. All right, second down and goal now for this offense. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Grab behind the line. It's Lacy. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. Looks like one more play here before halftime. That's a design quarterback keeper. And tackled there by the defense. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. And they'll go for it on fourth down. Likely the final play of the first half. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Well, gutsy call here to go for this instead of taking the field goal, but it works out. Great touchdown. They now lead by 6. An extra point away, and they go up by 7 here at the half.
Now the try here for the extra point. The PAT is good, so it's a 7-point game, 28-21. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Rebels will kick it off to begin the second half. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And he's got some space here. Just able to stop him, but it's a great return. Likely to prevent a touchdown. But begin the drive with excellent field position. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Davis. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the cornerback. Not easy with that size difference. Important second down play coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. A deep shot to the right. Touchdown. They cap the drive with 6 points. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. To the air, it's Reed. Gets made on the out route. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And the Rebels hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Second down, they're going to throw it. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands with a good combination of good coverage, with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
Well, they come out of that nickel package, and the move pays off, gives them an extra defensive back on the field, a little bit more speed and awareness, and it pays off with this big interception.
Breaking tackles.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down.
Here he goes. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15. And the Vols are going to cash in this red zone trip. Still hand it off. The ball is loose. Ball's running himself to avoid disaster. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Makes the grab on the move. Touchdown, Volunteers, to put them on top now. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Close to the tight end. He's got it in the open. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Receiver in motion now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for his big tight end. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Bringing pressure. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Running out of time in the pocket. The pass rush gets home.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
No, kick it away here. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time.
Yo. Kid got the car right now.
And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments
where you at?
this time. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. And the Volunteers will hustle to the line
Where you
to
at?
run the hurry-up offense. They'll look to throw it here on second down.
What part?
Intercepted, picked off
West
the
Park.
defense. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch it? Touchdown, Rebels. The defense produces 6 points.
Not only are they
Yo, Pick Six. What you mean, oh my God?
now the defense on the other side comes up
KXA, text him the address.
and a touchdown to tie the game.
KXA, text him the address.
Away from taking the lead.
Lining up
What's
to try
that
to
number?
get
It's on there.
PHA is good.
561.
They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. The shotgun handoff here. Hooks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of
Deep shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that 5th defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. They'll run it here. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
A serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Scanning the field. It's Reed. Lets it fly to the wide.
Good fucking grab.
Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a 1st down. Great play.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense is all over that one. And the Rebels will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Sure, let me change my play. Nah.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Grabbed by the receiver. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. So tie game, fourth quarter. They're going to go for it on this fourth down. Looking to throw it again. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. Oh, and a chance at a big man touchdown. He doesn't run out of oxygen. Touchdown, Tennessee. A huge defensive score.
What a play here by the defense. We kept thinking this defense might have to come up with a stop to give the ball back to their own offense to see if they can maybe take the lead. But instead, they take matters into their own hands and come up with a turnover and a touchdown.
Bringing it out, it's Mays. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. He's got the first and still going. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Pressure is coming. That's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. Here's the second down play. Back to pass. It's Reed. And this pass is caught.
Boy, nice job by the receiver of selling this route to the outside. Created enough space back to the inside. And there's the timing again between the quarterback and the receiver, giving him a chance to come up with some yards.
So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? Nice catch by the receiver along the sideline. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs. The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And the quarterback keeps it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
I love this. Good job by this corner to come up, get physical, and bring the quarterback down on that option. Never gave him a chance to make his read and toss the ball out.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. 3rd down, and the crowd really getting into it. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And the defense comes up with the football.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Quick throw to the left.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Down the middle, it's James. Look out, he's loose. He takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Reed. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. The time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? He's running out of time here. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
How about this guy making this throw? I mean, they have harassed him all game long, and here we are in the fourth quarter. He takes another hit, and this time gets enough on it to be able to complete it. Great play by the quarterback.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Dropping back. It's Reed. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you've got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Looking to throw again. Lets it go quickly. Oh, he's wide open. Look out. And they get the third down conversion. Football moves now to the 45. The Rebels look to keep this drive moving. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him.
Oh, my God.
Complete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it. Offense getting set. It's second down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
The crowd looking for a big fourth down stop. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there.
Well, Chris, they just had to go for us here. With the time that they have left, down by a couple possessions, really didn't have much of a choice. A really good effort to go for it, to try to keep this game alive, just not enough.
Wide open downfield. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 10. Touchdown.